Uh, uh, uh. Alright, there we go. Howdy, y'all. How's it going? Happy July 4th. So, we're gonna give this a shot. I don't know if you saw in my Twitter or not, but my throat's been kind of weird the past couple nights, so I'm feeling a little bit better today, but this might be a little bit of a different kind of might be a little bit different kind of stream than normal, but we'll try our best, shall we? But yeah, happy Independence Day. So no real plans or anything like that. Just wanted to hop in stream for a little bit, get some roulettes done, chill out, and just kind of hang out. If you're watching for the first time, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV with me. I'm Wes Sor. So while I was down and out with I don't know if it was strep or what, but while I was gone for the past couple days, I've been trying to get some footage for another episode of Welcome Sprout, which if you haven't seen it yet, check my past videos. And yeah, Welcome Sprout is kind of my introduction to Final Fantasy XIV, kind of going over all the systems and gameplay and whatnot. So first one was about, UI and the general settings, character creation, that kind of stuff. Next one was about the quests and leveling experience. And then the next one I think I'm going to do the combat and maybe the jobs. Jobs I'm not sure about, just because it's such a big topic to cover. If you really want to go in depth, it'd be like an hour-long video or something. But really, the biggest issue for me, more than anything, is that I don't have 80s of every job yet. I've pretty much stuck with Red Mage pretty much the entire time that I played. So trying to get footage from jobs that I don't have is proving a little tricky. So I might do just combat and save the jobs for a later video once I've got a few more things leveled up, or who knows, I might even just boost a bunch on my main. But we'll see. But I got some good footage and a few ideas on stuff to go over. So yeah, so that should be pretty fun. I'm hoping to get that done sometime this week. I've got a few days off and not working a whole lot the next week or two, so hopefully get a lot of things done. And yeah, so I'm on Excalibur right now on my alt doing Black Mage stuff, and I just kind of wanted to say that I don't want to go too in depth with it just because he's getting enough attention already. But obviously, Asmongold has started streaming Final Fantasy XIV. But even outside of him, I've noticed a lot of new players coming over just in general. I noticed like a lot of sprouts in my dungeons and my raids, and not just like people leveling alt, but people who generally have never done some of this content before. And then it's been a long been happening for a good while, way before he came over. So I just kind of wanted to address it, that we might have quite a few more sprouts, and I think it's really cool. I like having more newbies coming over to the game. So welcome, sprouts, and hope you guys enjoy the channel. But just kind of be patient with me, because the last few days in my roulettes, I really have no idea what to expect. It could go well, it could crash and burn, we'll see. So right now I need to go back, and I'm gonna work on some Black Mage quests, since I've still got those to go through here. But yeah, I noticed a lot of people were saying, oh, he's gonna bring a lot of new people over and whatnot. Asmongold, of course. And I don't know if you watched any of his stream at all, but yeah, obviously the reception on Cactuar was a little mixed, but definitely a lot of people in there. So yeah, I think it is possible that he might bring some new people over, but just in general, I've noticed a lot of new people coming over from way before he decided to start playing the game. So we'll have to see how that affects things with Endwalker. I don't know how many of them are coming over from other MMOs and World of Warcraft and whatnot. But it's not unique to his decision to start streaming, which again I think is pretty good for the game, but obviously could be a little more work on Square's part But yeah, we'll just keep doing our thing and welcoming people and try and be as open and receptive as possible to our sprouts coming over and do our best. But yeah, so that's one reason I decided to try and pick up my old Welcome Sprout videos and pick up from where we left off with those. I haven't really done any in a while. Just doing those pre-made videos takes a lot of footage, and sometimes with some of the content that I want to do, I don't have my characters up to the level that they need to be to actually get the footage for the content. So, you know, the next Welcome Sprout, if it's a half an hour video, that's going to be about 5 or 6 hours of footage that I'm going to have to make. So yeah, it could be a bit. But we'll take it as it comes, and I'll try and do my best. If I just do combat, it'll be a little bit easier. All right, so when we last left off, we had someone from Nafika's altar kind of watching over us, kind of keeping an eye on everything with the black mages, since obviously it's supposed to be illegal in Eorzea. So right now we're trying to capture some dude who stole a book from our master, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So talked with our old buddy, and now we're getting with our other black mage friends from the first set of quests. So yeah. All right, Mughul's reach extends further than I realized. That Dazah would contact us suggests that something is very much amiss. So Dazah was one of our black mage companions. So yeah, he's one of the good ones. I wait at Bronze Lake. Okay, so that's where we're gonna be heading. Okay, please hurry to Bronze Lake and investigate the situation. All right. Well, let's go and meet up with him, shall we? Yeah, I'm liking Black Mage quite a bit. Like I said, I boosted one on my main character, but I've never actually gone through the story quests and really took the time to learn it, but I think that's going to be my project on this alt. I don't really know how long I'm going to be playing this alt once Data Center Travel gets released, but it's been a good way to kind of experiment and stream without getting my main spammed on my on Crystal. Hey, there he is. Good boy. Okay. So Kazig is like the leader of the Black Mage group that I'm part of. Okay, good news. Yes, good news indeed. Said he wanted my knowledge, wisdom, insight, and knowledge. Yeah, so we met another dude, another cat boy, and was getting confused with a different cat boy that had attacked Kazakh Cha, and supposedly is the one that stole the book. So the dude that attacked our buddy is the one that we're trying to find right now. Okay. And later, like, find white ambush hiding. Okay. And this is the part, like, I'm what 55 right now. This is when Black Mage starts getting pretty hectic. It's been pretty simple up until now, but I just got ley lines with the last quest, and I'm going to be getting sharp cast with this one. And yeah, this is where I really need to start getting locked into that rotation. Now, Black Mage has probably one of the stricter rotations of any job, and again, that's something I'll be covering a little bit. If my webcam goes out, I do apologize, but it probably just means I'm trying to get some footage for this introduction video. So might as well kill two birds with one stone, right? Lion. Waldiv, and you are descended from the First Order Patriarch Dagu, yes. Genetic forebear ancestor, you know him. I try and do voices like this, but I don't think my voice can handle it after the past couple days. Mentioned as a confidant who assisted the master in his studies of the arts. So this dude is passing this tome around to this cult, so the Black Mage knowledge is spreading to people that shouldn't have it. Okay. Yeah, you tell him, Dagu. Dazah. I got your back, buddy. Alright, here we go. This is definitely going to be a slower stream compared to my my Red Mage ones, that's for sure. You know, Black Mages, they are nowadays a lot more mobile than you would expect. I know they get kind of a bad rap for being, you know, the dudes that don't move. But between Swift Cast, Triple Cast, all of that fun stuff, they've added a lot of nice tools. It's just, like I said, getting that rotation down. Like, I don't have the passive that procs that additional effect yet. Once you get that, it gets pretty strict. Yeah, the lightning should finish him off. There we go. Haven't heard this music in a while. No chance at all. Perfect. But escaped and got away. Yeah, and there's the dude from Nafika's Altar that's been spying on us. You'd think that Kani-sama would be like, hey, this chick's the Warrior of Light. I think she's good. Decent for us to question them now. So that you saved me, rescued, protected, saved. Alright, thank you, Balmung. Great old okay. That was a pretty quick quest. Probably one of their shorter ones so far. And let me know if the sound mix isn't that great. Like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit quieter today. My voice isn't up to snuff, obviously, but I'm trying my best. I think I've got it set so that you guys can hear me. I'm thinking about buying a stream deck. I actually don't have one yet, but I get a decent discount from work and got a coupon to use, so that might be a nice thing to add if you guys are still interested and like watching my content. I really need a new chair. This one's like all falling apart and everything. Like the arms, you can't really see it, but the arms are like they're all open and cracked and everything. Been thinking about getting a secret lab chair. I guess that would be like becoming an official streamer at that point. Your doubts explicitly told you not to interfere with my investigation. This dude's a jerk. Between commanding forces, black magic is not purely to blame. The violent confluence of black and white magic that was ultimately the cause of the disaster. I didn't know that. You'd think I would know that since I did actually level my white mage. Some other explanation for the deaths of those mages. Aldiva's gathering something of a following. To better oppose this growing menace, I shall teach you a new spell. Yeah, Sharpcast. Cool. I think Sharpcast is the one that I needed to trigger that. Because, like, you do weave in, if I remember right, you do weave in, like, the Fire 1 spell occasionally when you're at max level with Black Mage. I'll have to look at some guides, but... Alright. Now that that's over and done with, let's get to some leveling, shall we? I'll probably spend most of the time doing Black Mage stuff, but who knows, maybe I'll hop over to Crystal for a little bit and do some stuff on Red Mage. So I hope you guys had a good week. I've mostly just been hanging out, been sleeping most of it, but you know, I've been trying to watch a lot of VTubers. I was watching Miko a little bit this morning. You know, after watching Coco's graduation, it was very sad. I wrote a big article for it on Medium, but you know, it was pretty hard to watch, and I'm sad she's gone, at least under the Coco character. But she's back on her main account tweeting, and you know, it's kind of weird because it was sad, and I'm gonna miss her in Hololive, but it was also kind of inspiring, being like, hey, I should do the streaming thing more. Maybe try and pick it up. I wish I could draw so I could maybe try the VTuber thing out a little bit too, but unfortunately I don't have any artistic skills. I've been thinking about doing some guitar playing streams at some point, and it'd have to be unarchived, but yeah, that's about as much artistic talent as I've got. I can't do the drawing thing. I don't have what, $1,000, $2,000 to commission someone for VTubers right now. I wish I could afford it, but I got those student loans coming in, right? But yeah, so I've been trying to watch more Hololive and give them some support, and you know, just kind of check out more of their crowd that I haven't really had a chance to really sit down and watch lately. You know, Picora is playing Apex right now, which is like peak Picora content, and pretty fun to watch that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing all week, trying to get some writing done. Like I said, just trying to figure out what I can do to make the streams a little better for you guys, and take it a little more seriously. Really, it's just trying to come up with games to play. You know, Final Fantasy is always going to be probably my main thing, but you know, I don't mind doing a little more variety. I've, you know, been playing a lot of No Man's Sky. I've actually been playing a lot of Black Desert Online now that they've got the Corsair out. It's really fun. You know, my main character in Warcraft, Guia, she's the one you see in a lot of my old WoW videos. She's been my main for ages, and I even wrote 2 books about her that I've talked about, right? And Corsair in BDO is just like everything that I wanted her to be. It feels fantastic. They even got like the blue and the yellow armor that I've always imagined her in with the red sash. They even got that right, and it's been a lot of fun playing it. But I'm at like level 51 over there, and kind of running out of stuff to do on there other than just sitting and grinding. I've never done a season character in BDO, so it's kind of a new experience trying to learn how to do all of that. But yeah, I'm really liking the new class. And then obviously here every day I log in and do my roulettes. I'm leveling Black Mage on this character, and then on my main I've got Dark Knight. You know, believe it or not, I've never actually done all of the Dark Knight quests. And after hearing so much about them, I've been, you know, just kind of slowly plugging along with them. You know, I think, I don't know if dailies have reset today or if I just didn't do them on this character, but if the dailies reset, then I might hop over there and do a Dark Knight roulette. Because I'd really like to do some more of those quests on stream. You know, since I've heard that it's a very good quest line. I know Ishikawa was the writer for that, so yeah. Oh no. What's Pamu getting up to? Pamu with a cursed chat, yeah. That sounds about right. But yeah, so I don't really have any plans on July 4th. I've been sleeping so much, my schedule is like completely messed up. So I'm just gonna keep doing this this stream until I just like get too tired to keep going. And no, I probably won't watch any fireworks tonight or anything unless I just happen to be awake for it. They've been shooting them off back behind the house enough already. I thought they would scare my dog more, but he's just kind of... He's so lazy that I don't think anything really phases him other than food. He'll get a little scared at like thunder and stuff, but for some reason the fireworks just haven't really bothered him at all. He just curls up in his little corner with the air vent. Just kind of sleeps it out. All right. Check my retainer while I'm waiting. This could take a bit. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good July 4th, though. Yeah, if you are going to a barbecue or going out tonight, you know, stay safe, drive safe. If not, then welcome to the stream. Have fun, just kind of chilling, enjoying the holiday. You get a work day off, you know, hope you get to, and drop that down another. Hope you get to do a little bit that you've been kind of putting off for a little while. Those extended weekends are always nice. Let's see. I really should turn on ACT at some point, just because I really have no idea how I'm doing with my damage as Black Mage, especially compared to everyone else. But I guess since I'm leveling, it doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, I'm curious what the big influx of new streamers is going to do to the community. I think it's interesting to see so many people coming on over and some pretty big names. To be honest, I don't really watch like a whole lot of Twitch or anything like that, so I don't really like recognize a whole lot of their names or get the whole culture. I guess it's kind of ironic since I'm sitting here on YouTube streaming. But like most of my streaming that I watch is VTubers at this point. I don't know, I like YouTube's interface a little bit more, and I feel like there's usually less going on on screen and everything. There's less of a culture around it, I guess. But if it's good for the game, then, you know, I'll support it. Try and hop in every now and then. Yeah, most of the Final Fantasy streamers that I watch are pretty old school. Yeah, they've been around for forever. You know, I don't really watch Zeppela too much. I watch her clips on YouTube, but I do watch Kiriari. You know, she's taken me through some raids back in the first tier and second tier and whatnot, and you know, I like keeping in touch with her when I can. Lamatot, obviously, because I just happen to be awake overnights, and that's when he's streaming. So they're really the big two streamers that I watch. But you know, it'll be interesting to see what having, you know, Jesse Cox and all of them coming on over are going to be, how that's going to affect the population, and if it brings more people in. And yeah, I think more people for the game is good. You know, it's nice that people are kind of seeing Final Fantasy for what we've been seeing for the past 5 years, you know. Now, I just hope, you know, my biggest fear with all of it is that, and it doesn't even necessarily have to do with everyone coming from over from WoW, but just the general success of the game. I do have to hope that the hype doesn't get so high that, you know, it doesn't meet our expectations. You know, that there's going to be a lot of pressure on the devs to keep building that bar up, and you know, it's something that's not sustainable. So we have to be okay with maybe, you know, hopefully Endwalker's good. It's the last expansion of the story, but you know, with whatever they do next, you know, I hope that people are more like tempered as far as their expectations with the new story and starting off something new. you know, and hope that they aren't constantly expecting Shadowbringers every single expansion. It'd be nice if they can do that. But I think we have to be kind of realistic about, you know, game development and having all of that pressure on the devs. So, you know, I hope that with all of these people coming over, that we are able to manage those expectations, you know, as a community and you know, not expect, you know, the platinum standard each and every expansion or each and every patch, just because that's impossible in a long-term MMO like this. There's no way that every bit of content is going to be perfect. So that's just kind of my hope going forward, and with all the new people, you know, I hope they and play through and have a good time, and they're willing to fight through a realm reborn to get to Heaven's Word and whatnot, and they see Shadowbringers for what we oh god, AV again. I've gotten this like 4 times out of the past 7 days. So sick of this dungeon. It's not that bad anymore compared to what it used to be. I think a lot of people have kind of gotten the tricks of this one figured out, but I'm just sick of seeing it. But I mean, it is one of my higher level dungeons, so it should give some good experience. But yeah, so as I was saying, I just hope that everyone is able to get to Shadowbringers and loves it as much as we do. Some of these guys, it'll be interesting to see how they react to it being a story-focused game. Not even necessarily just Asmongold as like an individual, but just in broad strokes. You know, I'm on the older end of a lot of the streaming crowd at this point. You know, I'm in my 30s, so I grew up with Final Fantasy, but a lot of these younger streamers and younger players, you know, I hear a lot that they've never played a Final Fantasy game or they've never played a JRPG, which is, I mean, that blows my mind to me. Just because, I mean, Final Fantasy, to me, anyways, is just such an iconic franchise, you know. But again, I grew up on it. So, it'll be interesting to see how they handle the JRPG style of things. You know, having to progress through a story and really treating it as a story-focused game. You know, thankfully, I think more and more people are kind of getting used to the idea. And believe it or not, I think the biggest factor for that is not even your traditional JRPGs like Dragon Quest or whatnot. But honestly, Yakuza Like a Dragon, I think, has introduced a lot of people to the genre. So, you know, I think this will be a good way for people to kind of experience a JRPG outside of like the traditional norms and kind of see if it's their thing or not. Hope it is. Yeah, that's kind of... It's probably my favorite genre. I've played so many JRPGs over the years. I blame it on Final Fantasy X. I think that was really like one of the first ones that I actually like sat down and beat way back in the day. My friend let me borrow his PlayStation 2 to play it, and it was all downhill from there. Okay. I can't really find a good one to target. I'll go for that one. And then, of course, a lot of other stuff going on this weekend, too. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Games Done Quick is back, so if you guys have a chance, go and check them out. I haven't watched a whole lot yet. I think it started today, right? Yeah. But obviously a great program. They've been doing it for years, and it's for a good cause. So if you've never watched Games Done Quick, you know, go give them a look and watch some of the world's best speedrunners just blast through some cool games. And again, it's all for a good cause, so definitely worth a look. And then one of the other ones for Final Fantasy fans, I think it's still going on this month. But 4 Job Fiesta, where everyone plays through Final Fantasy IV, and you have designated jobs that are given to you through the 4-Job Fiesta website, and you have to play through the game as those jobs. But that's another one that's really big for charity every year. And if you like Final Fantasy, it's really good. 4 is, I think, one of the more underrated ones. And it's a lot of fun going through the job system and whatnot. The only downside with it is that Steam, I just noticed this today, but Steam has taken off the old sprite-based version of Final Fantasy IV and replaced it with a 3D remake. And that's because Square has officially announced that they're releasing like a remastered sprite pack for all of the older SNES and NES games. So that'll take some getting used to. But yeah, so it might look a little bit different this year, but you know, again, it is still a pretty good game, and apparently the 3D remake isn't that bad. I think it's from one of the PlayStation ports. But yeah, if you're wanting the classic, like, true Final Fantasy experience with the sprites, you'll have to wait until that remaster comes out. I think it's later on this month or early next month that the sprite remasters are hitting the store. I have no idea how they're going to handle that with people that already own copies of those old games. I don't know if that's up to Steam or what. I hope that they just automatically update you. But being Square, who knows? They're not quite as scummy as some of the other game developers out there, publishers, when it comes to money, but you know, it's still a possibility they'll have you buy it twice. I don't know how the remasters are going to be. I know a lot of people really did not like the Final Fantasy VI remaster, like the original Game Boy Advance port. But we'll just have to wait and see. I didn't even see what I'm attacking. That's okay. Go ahead and switch over to Umbral Ice for the next room. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, I keep losing my train of thought. I hope the remasters are more like true to the original sprites of the games, rather than like a remaster of the remasters, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. They've only really shown the trailer. I don't know if there's any like actual screenshots of them yet. You know, once they release them, if I can find the time over this summer, I might start my stream where I go through and play every Final Fantasy. It's something I've wanted to do for a pretty good while now and just never got around to it. I did like a little bit of the first one on Twitch and couldn't decide if I wanted to do Twitch or here or whatnot. I only got, you know, about 5 hours into it, so not super far. But that's kind of been like a long-term like dream goal of mine, is to do a full Final Fantasy playthrough for you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Alright, Dire Mites. Okay. I don't mind tanks big pulling, but I wish they would make up their mind sometimes. Like, if I'm gonna do a big pull when I'm playing my Dark Knight stuff, like I just do the big pull. I don't sit there and stand and wait and then move a little bit later. Like, let the rest of your group know what you're gonna do as you're doing it. Don't start and stop. It's just kind of an annoying thing. It's not like a big deal. And obviously this tank is a Sprout, so I'm not gonna slam them too much for it, but just something to kind of keep in mind if you guys are thinking about tanking or anything like that. go. Okay. And lightning. I don't think I have sharp cast. No, I'm only 49 at this level sync. Good old AV. I think I might do Alliance next. I still need to get a little bit of Poetics to finish off the last 10 unidentifiables for my bow. And I got the long Umbral grind waiting for me in the future. Not looking forward to that. I've been trying to save up as best as I can, but it hasn't been going super well. I just end up forgetting to do my dailies on my 80 Bard. There we go. Yeah, that's where a lot of the poetics come from, is doing your level 80 ones and then getting some newbie bonuses and whatnot. Don't really get too many poetics when you're leveling a class. I wish they would adjust that a little bit. It'd be nice to get more poetics for alt jobs. Hey, a Morbol fruit spawn already. Going down pretty fast. That will be fine. Yeah. Easy breezy. You all, and always calm. Always calm my other DPS as a DPS. Tanks and heals get enough as it is. I always calm my healer when I'm tanking. It's just good form. They kept you alive. Alright, what do I want to do next? What'll give me some poetics? I already did main scenario earlier. It'll probably reset here in a little bit. Either an hour and a half or half an hour, I don't know. Do a 50, 60, 70 dungeon, I guess. Let's do an alliance raid. See how long that takes. I think at some point, I'm just trying to come up with like some more games to play that might be kind of fun to do on stream, since, you know, obviously we got a few more months until Endwalker. I don't think I can stream Final Fantasy that entire time, especially since I haven't really done any Savages this tier. I mean, I guess that's always something I could do, is hop into some of those. But yeah, with Steam sale going on and it's ending here in a couple days, I mean, just kind of looking down the list on anything that I might want. I'm thinking about maybe Disco Elysium might be kind of fun to stream. I got a lot of old stuff in the backlog, as any Steam user knows. So I've got you know, always do like a casual like Civ 5, you know, stream or something like that. I'm awful at those kind of games, but you know, they're kind of chill chat streams. Oh dang, I've got, hold up, before we do this, I didn't realize I've already got another quest to do. Keep forgetting it's every 2 levels once you get to 50. I was looking at my Epic Games catalog. I got so much free stuff from them over the past year. I've never actually played Among Us, but I don't really have anyone to play with, so if we get enough viewers that want to do an Among Us stream, or if I can find some people to collab with, that might be kind of fun. Like I said, I've never played it. I watched a lot of people play it. I played Mafia before. So yeah, I got that. I got Hitman a couple months ago from Epic. Yeah, there's definitely some options. Obviously, Tomb Raider. I'm always game for Tomb Raider. I like replaying games. I just don't know how interesting it'll be to do a stream of a game I played before instead of doing like a new player reaction. Yeah, that's something to kind of play around with, and obviously if I can get my interface stuff set up and my desk set up in a way that makes it easy to plug everything in, I can always do some guitar streams and stuff. I always like, you know, kind of piddling around on it. I'm not super great. I'm more of a rhythm player than a lead player, but it's, yeah, I've been playing for 18 years. I figure I might as well actually take the time to sit down and practice and learn more than just a few licks here and there. Hide in Alder Springs, tell Balmung, okay. Alright, let's go help our Ixali buddy. So what is, let me check this stuff really quick. Okay. Fire 3 will require no MP and have no cast time. Okay. So that is true. So after I use Sharp Cast, that is when I want to use Fire 4. Okay. I think I'm slowly I'm slowly figuring out. He says it's starting to come back to me. 300 or more I usually use one. It's been a while. I want to do it for my own sake, you know, leveling Black Mage. When it comes to Endwalker, unless they just massively screw up the job, I will always be a Red Mage. I'm good at it. That class is just, it's home to me, you know. This time I'm gonna get my Chocobo. He helps out a lot. Thistle down. So yeah, but it's always good just in case, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to push the numbers, you know, get super competitive or whatever. Oh, dang, these guys like really hurt. I'm not feeling so good. Here we go. I'm much better at the single target than I am the AoE stuff. Yeah, see, there we go. Oh, that's what's going on. He keeps stunning me or something. Alright, I get it. It's hard for me to like remember to like put down ley lines and stuff when I'm doing little duties like this. Oh, Panic tried to flee but got caught. Okay. Somehow knew the Dozo. Okay. Sounds like we've got a spy in our midst. That's what it sounds like to me. Late again. See, this guy, I still don't trust him. I feel like there's a reason he keeps showing up just a few moments late, and why all these black mages like know about my buddies. Mighty suspicious. I think he's doing the finishing touch on them. Oh, or not. Or not. This could be going places. Bill Dozzle. And who are they? I do sound like an Ixal today. I could probably do the squawks. Mother, dog. Toddle, okay. The magic was too powerful for him, okay. Dark magic that far outstripped their ability to control it. I'm sure we'll meet again soon, Dazzle. Your bro. Kind of like these quests. They're nice and short. Nothing... Not too much with fetching and running around. You just go, you kill some dudes, and then you go back. I can deal with that. Quick and easy. And they get even easier as they go on. It's kind of fun to see like all of the little quality of life improvements that that happened along the way through the expansions. Okay. No longer doubts my innocence, but the Defiant were immolated from within. If Dazzle Melluck's conjecture is accurate, the cult situation becomes quite clear. Cannot continue to grow infinitely, okay. Soon be forced to take action. Ah, there it is. There's, oh god, Enochian. So this is what makes Red Mage or Black Mages really hard, is you have to keep this up. And this will be something I go over in my Black Mage videos at some point, or my job videos. But yeah, losing this right here like tanks your DPS over the course of a fight. And in fights with lots of movement, it can be very, very hard to keep Enochian up. So, yeah, this is gonna be where it gets real, essentially. So if you're thinking about Black Mage, that is the one you've got to watch right there. Once you get this, it gets really, really hectic, really fast. All right. So now I can do some alliance raids. Here we go. Let's see what's going on in the Avenue Exchange. I don't really have any Black Mage Mogs right now, or Glamours right now, so let's see what's available. Yeah. Most of these I've had at some point or another. Like obviously with my Red Mage, it's a Plaguebringer outfit is my main. And that thing hasn't changed for ages. I've had that Plaguebringer outfit for about 3 or 4 years now. Hey, it's whenever I first started using it on as my starting soon page back on my older videos, which I do want to bring back, but I need to take out the Final Fantasy XIV Meteor logo, just out of an abundance of caution, because that is trademarked by Square. I don't think they really care all that much about individual streamers using it, but just to be on the safe side. I want to go and take it out. I don't know what I'll replace it with because I like the pulsing part of it, but yeah, I gotta replace it with something. All of these are yeah, these are the glam only ones. There's some good ones in here. I don't know about Black Magey. Be a sexy Black Mage. This in the Subligar, why not? There you go. I don't know if I have the Thavnarian Bustier on this one. I think I've got it in my glam chest. These look good. It might look pretty good if they were dyeable. I haven't even really looked at like the new stuff either. And Dream Tunic is the Christmas one, yeah. We got Peace Lovers, yeah, this yeah, the old 1960s one. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really had a chance to really go through and take a look at a lot of these. I need to hop back in and do some more maps. I've been doing pretty good as far as money's concerned on my main, so I haven't really thought about maps all that much, but wouldn't be a bad idea to get my crafting up on that character. I do wish that you could dye like the little frilly parts. It's kind of uneven, like what they choose that you can to dye and what not to dye. That's kind of cool. I think I can make that on Pyra. Ooh, that's cool. What's that look like in the white and the black? Cute. I like that. Let's do it. What do we got? Probably gonna be Labyrinth of the Ancients, I'm guessing. I'm only 56. Maybe World of Darkness if I'm lucky. Circus Tower if I'm really lucky. That one's fast. Hey, there we go. I can't remember if I think I might need some of the I can't remember if I need like the Allagan Catalyst for the next step of my weapon. I think it might. I think I can turn that in for umbral stuff or whatever the stuff I need with the umbral stones are. It's been a while since I've done the Heavensward relic steps. But yeah, I think the Allagan Catalyst, I can use it with one of these parts or something. If not, then I just get rid of it. I got more than enough. Got more than enough backspace, see all that? Oh wow, I've got like, and I can use this stuff, okay. I didn't even realize that they gave me some weapons. I always really like this dungeon for the music. The music's really good in the Circus Tower series. I think the World of Darkness ones are some of my favorites, but they've got some really good tracks. Some really old school Final Fantasy stuff. I like it enough. You got that little hook that's used in the twinning there. Socken did a really good job of adapting a lot of these like motifs and whatnot for the newer things. Now, unfortunately, with it being square, I do need to lower the volume just a little bit there. There we go. That should be fine. I'll just keep talking, right? Keep yapping away. I'm sure you just love my super sexy voice right now. Sound like Polka this morning after she just woke up. Thunder 2 seems underwhelming. Yeah. Yes, one of my guildmates is leveling Thaumaturs right now. Okay. Not as many sprouts in this one as I was expecting. A couple. But I can't see the other alliances, but... Alright. Here we go. Come on, Scylla. Boom. That up and running again. And Black Mage is definitely, if you're just hopping over, you know, you haven't really played a whole lot and you're thinking about going Thaumaturge, Black Mage, just be aware that it is probably the single most annoying one in the game for sync purposes, like when it sinks you down to a dungeon's level. Because you have like 4 versions of each spell and it does not auto change because you actually do need those lower level versions for part of your rotation. But it means your hotbars are going to be just an absolute mess anytime you do a roulette. Thankfully this is a level 51, so it's not like terrible, but it's not great either. Sorry, I was too busy explaining, but in this one you gotta run the red fire to your frozen buddies. I was too busy yapping. Here we go. All things considered, she's going down pretty fast. Faster than I expected. Oh. Well, good run, y'all. I'm gonna decline that. So it's perfectly fine to like decline and go back to starting in raids like this because you get the teleporters, right? But if you res, then you're gonna get your 1-minute debuff or 2-minute debuff. So if you die and then the boss goes down, just go back to starting point and save yourself from the debuff. See, I'm like right there with everyone now. That can be something that I talk about in the combat video too. Yeah, don't be afraid to like say, oh well, yeah. I don't need the res. Here we go. I think honestly the trash in this this dungeon takes longer than the actual bosses. Amon is probably the only one that takes a little bit because he has the timed mechanic there. Even my chat right now, just completely my FC, I mean, right now is kind of talking shit on Black Mage and just like the lower level experience of it. It really is like probably one of the worst ones for a newbie to try. Like when people talk about things being slow or confusing when they try Final Fantasy for the first time, they're almost always going with either a Lancer, a Bard, or a Thaumaturge. All of which get super crazy at 80, but have probably some of the worst like early game experiences through ARR. They are rough. Thankfully a 50, like Black Mage is it's not terrible. Like you got most of a grip on your rotation by then. Yeah. Yeah, you're just switching between fire and ice umbrals. And like I said, when I'm not synced, I would have to keep like Enochian up. Ley lines is a damage buff. You know, you got a few more things to weave in and out so that you get, you know, a bunch more fire 4s in. Is this big boy right here? But for the most part, the 50 rotation isn't too bad. Like what I'm doing right here, I mean, it kind of gives you a basic premise for what I'm going to be doing later. There we go. Yeah, this right here, you almost never use it at 80 unless you're just like moving around a lot and have to keep Enochian up. Which this right here is your Enochian bar. That's gonna fill up as you go through. And then the AoE rotation is really not bad. Here we go. A few of my FC mates were kind of talking, they're like, there's a period in your late 30s, about your late 40s or so, where it is literally just easiest to spam freeze for AoE. Kind of like you spam Holy as a healer, I guess. But like it's a very fast cast time and fairly decent damage, all things considered. There we go. Figure out what I want to eat today. Sakura Miko announced her collab cafe in Japan. She had the menu and everything on there, so it made me really hungry at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, whenever it was she streamed. It was too early for me to want a burger. But now it's getting about lunchtime. You know, go to Burger King and have a big old bacon king burger or something. That was just like the worst diet of anyone I know. I'd eat Popeyes just about every day if I could. It's not that I'm opposed to like healthy food. It's just it's honestly kind of hard to get around here. I'm in the middle of Missouri, so like if you want like a healthy like salad or something, you basically have to drive 30 miles to a Wendy's, or you know, go make it yourself, which I just don't have enough time to do that. I'm always working, doing something like this or whatnot. It was like food on the like fast, obviously fast food, but but no, I mean just like it doesn't necessarily have to be like a drive-through place. I don't want to spend time cooking. That's time I could be doing something else, you know. And I'm just not very good at cooking. But no, I like healthy food when I could afford it, or if it's presented to me. Yeah, there's just really nowhere around here to get like good stuff, super cheap or fast. Yeah. All right, there. Yeah, it's this last boss. I really like the music for it. It's like classic Final Fantasy. I did buy the vinyl, by the way. I'm excited. It doesn't come, like, they're not actually printing it or pressing it until December or something like that. About the time that the guitar, I want to try pre-ordering the guitar. I've been saving up like mad for that. But the vinyl was considerably cheaper in the four vinyl box set. There we go. Not receiving enough video to maintain smoothing. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh, I guess I had a lag spike. I'm sorry, guys. I'm keeping it at a pretty high bit rate. It's like around 5,000 right now. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like it should be fine. I don't know what's going on YouTube Coons in. I just have to deal with it, I guess. Open, not receiving enough video. I don't know. It should be fine. Unless it just died on me or something and I didn't see it. It looks good to me. Maintain smooth streaming. See, there we go. It's back. There we go. Yeah, see, like, once you've got Swift Cast, and especially Triple Cast, once that comes in, Black Mage is really not as, like, motionless as you'd think. You can get around pretty fast. At least you're able to, like, save it for, like, when you need to. Now, it is a class that you definitely kind of have to memorize the mechanics of a boss to the best of your ability. Now, Red Mage, I don't always necessarily have to have everything memorized. It'll help my DPS, but I'm mobile enough that I can kind of learn on the fly. Black Mage, not so much. Black Mage is like once you've memorized the fight and switch over from another class. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, right at me, of course. Here we go. Quick and easy. Got here. All right. I'll wait and see if I can get shattered. You know what? I'll come back and get that another time. I'm getting hungry. I think I think the stream warning was a sign that I should probably go and do that. But yeah, thanks a ton for watching and just kind of hanging out a little bit with me today. If you guys want to know what I'm going to be doing, want to catch these other streams, make sure and you know, subscribe down there and hit that like button and whatnot. I mean, you guys know the deal. It's YouTube. But yeah, the big news is keep an eye out. I don't know if it'll be done this week or next week or what, but I am going to have a new episode of Welcome Sprout out. So have that new player guide on at least combat. I might talk about jobs. We'll see. We'll see how my voice is doing to do that much recording. I got to do a whole script for it, right? But I will have that out eventually and give all of our new sprouts another guide to kind of walk them through everything. I mean, you guys know how my guides are. I try not to go super advanced, but I also try not to like rush through things either. So it really is going to be like you've never played this game before. You are walking over completely blind. That's what my guides are for. So yeah, just kind of keep a lookout for that. And who knows? I've got a few more days off. As long as the my voice holds up, then I will continue to stream and probably play some other games. We'll see what I can come up with. Maybe I'll just play Hades or something like that a little bit more, right? But yeah, thanks a ton for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a good Independence Day. Enjoy the fireworks, or if you don't enjoy fireworks, hope you are able to get away from them for a little while somehow, some way. Again, be safe, drive safe, watch out on the roads tonight. But you all have a good holiday.